My name is Kartika Juneja. In this commentary, I shall analyze how language has transformed over the years and how its effects can even be seen in songs. I'll be taking an old song and a new song and analyzing how language has evolved with time. The old song is called Sheep by a British band called Pink Floyd. It was released in the year 1977, which is about 40 years ago. This song makes use of language that is traditional, and the English used in this song is grammatically correct. The song makes use of punctuation such as commas, exclamation marks, and question marks are the correct places, and this is a testimony to the fact that language and music in the past was formal and utilized in a grammatically appropriate manner. The usage of certain diction also reflects the time in which the song was published in. For example, the lyrics make use of sentences such as "He had great power." In this instance, instead of making use of the word has, the lyricist has used had, which is a common term in the Victorian era which would be rarely used in modern day lyrics. All the sentences in the song are complete, make complete sense, and can be deciphered by anyone easily. In the present times, language has evolved over the years with neologisms being invented from time to time. There's been a huge shift from standard British English to colloquial and street language. Even songs of today have adopted this colloquial language. Unlike songs in the past, present day songs have grammar that is incorrect and sentences which do not make any sense often. One such song I'll be analyzing in this FOA is the 2005 rap song called Gold Digger. Rap music has become one of the favorites of the American public not only because of its genre, but it also represents the lives and socio-political point of views of a certain social group. Rap music has recently expanded its sphere of influence outside America, but it is still undervalued because of the content of the songs and more importantly the language it uses. The language used in rap can be classified under a broader term called the Hip Hop Nation language or the HHNL. Nowadays, it is not only spoken in the United States of America but used by different ethnic groups outside the country, nearly replacing conventional English. HHNL has its own grammar, vocabulary, and phonology. Gold Digger, the song, remained number one on Billboard charts for months in 2005. The main reason why people identify with the song is that it makes use of street language or better known as hip hop nation language as said above. In 2003, the news broadcasting company from USA, CNN, published a piece of news about how a high court judge said that when he listened to a rap song, he could not guess the meaning of its words. The judge affirmed that the rap language somehow related to English, but it was for practical purposes a foreign language. This shows that language has evolved through modernization and globalization. This catchy tune song was composed for the fans of the rapper and fans of hip hop or rap music in general. This song was written to belittle women who are motivated to be a man with a man just for his money, hence the title of the song is Gold Digger. Rap language makes use of slangs, and this video is no different. It makes use of derogatory terms that would have been unacceptable during the period the song Sheep was released in. The title itself, Gold Digger, is a street word that refers to a woman who makes use of a man for his wealth. Under normal circumstances, classifying a woman under such a term would be highly offensive, but it seems perfectly acceptable in the hip hop culture that has taken over millions from today's generation. In the video, slang words flashing beneath scantily clad women mainly serve the purpose of objectifying women. Such actions would be deemed as grave insults in the past. For example, in the video, a woman is called a vixen, which is seen as a female fox. Fox are generally viewed as sly and cunning animals. In this song, the women are viewed as female fox because they are viewed as selfish people who run after men for money and do not need them for any other reason apart from money. If a woman was called vixen in the past, she could even report the actions of the offender to higher authorities, but now it is a word that is a part of daily spoken English. Some other words or phrases that are used in the video to objectify a woman are sweet stuff, hot, fun, and fantasy. The lyrics of the song itself makes use of heavy terms that belong to the 21st century, which was missing in the songs of the past. The song has displays of grammatically incorrect sentences throughout its lyrics. This was done intentionally to make it more relatable to the music fans of today. The first line of the song, "She take my money when I'm in need," is a prime example of poor display of grammar. Instead of saying "she take," the appropriate usage of grammar would be "she takes." This sentence itself supports the notion that women are blatantly insulted in the song because the rapper blames her for him not having enough money, and she's portrayed as if she's completely dependent on his money. The rapper also includes sentences that make no sense to many listeners, but they relate to the message that the song wants to provide. For example, in the last line of the first verse, "Dad digs on me" does not make any sense whatsoever. But in this song, this particular phrase refers to how he feels that women just dig the men up for their money. The rapper illustrates the title of the song through this line because the lyricist wants to convey to the listeners that women are gold diggers. This usage of abbreviations that have no meaning or are very difficult to be understood by the average listener. ROC is one such abbreviated word that is used by the lyricist. Abbreviations of names is a common trend to the language today, used to save time and effort. Even grammatically correct words have been shortened in rap culture. For example, the words your have been cut down to ya and yo, and because has been cut down to cause. These are examples of contractions, that is a stylistic device that is typical to a rap. This is adopted by rap lyricists because when the word is said as a whole in the rap, the flow is disturbed because rap is a style of music that is considered pacey and fast. Brand names have also been truncated in the song by the lyricist because instead of saying Mercedes-Benz, the lyricist only says Benz. Some of the vocabulary used are neologisms, which are slangs that have only come about in the present times. Punk is one such word that has resulted due to modifications in the English language. This is used in place of the conventional or the traditional word called coward. In this case, the lyricist may have used this word because it connects with the youth and rap music is generally associated with the youth. If the word coward would be used instead of using the word punk, then it may not sound that effective in the rap as the word punk would sound. This is a technique used by many rap and hip hop lyricists around the world in the modern generation, in which lyricists make use of words that sound more modern and contemporary. Spelling is another aspect of the language that has been meddled with in the song. Either letters are being changed or removed in order to keep up with the ever-changing words and vocabulary in articulated English. Even basic words that are used very commonly in the everyday spoken language by the common man, such as and with, have been changed and meddled with. In order to magnify this change in language, the example which can be used is the line from verse 3 which says, "And I got to take all," instead of saying, "and I got to take all," therefore taking off the D from the word and. While rap is considered bad English by most native English speakers, we have to bear in mind that language is a tool for communication and different varieties are used depending on different contexts and different speakers. The language varieties which are located at the extremes of the pyramid are a great source of evidence of language evolution. As hip-hop culture gains popularity among young people, more people become familiar with the expressions and features from this variety and start to use them in their daily lives. These new structures of language give way to new formations and lose the traditional formations which are standard to the spoken English in the past.